Okay.
What's up, 745ers? Here, will you just take a photo of this setup, please?
Yes, of course.
Get my foot in there.
That's loud. Okay, what's up, 745ers? Welcome to another pod. Today's pod is this chill pod is an outdoor pod.
Yes, we are at the park right now.
It's really nice out here.
It is nice.
Yeah.
It's a nice day.
I just came back from Palm Springs, and it was 113 degrees up there, so this feels icy.
It's like a oven.
Yeah, no, we cooked an egg on the floor.
Actually?
Yeah, you can totally do it.
People
And
do
the
that in
water
Arizona.
was boiling. Like the pool wasn't even cold; it was like bath water. I can really boil an egg. Genuinely. And the UV was 13. Do I look tanner? Thanks. Okay. Anyways, chill pod. This.
I look tan.
Have you been doing anything outdoors? Okay. We'll walk your dog, I guess.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, the main question for this pod is if you had a superpower, or like if you like.
Wait, what about like high, low? As before?
Oh, you want to hit the high low?
Sure.
This is not the pod. This is not the pod with the high low.
Oh. Do we have an intro for this, or are we just like?
No, we just kind of go into this one.
Okay, let's go.
The other ones have high, low, rosebud, though, or whatever. We can hit high, low.
We can hit a
We can hit a merch drop,
merch
actually.
drop.
Buy our wristbands.
Boom.
DM us.
DM us.
We get you a wristband.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, the question.
Prompt.
Oh, prompt. It's not like a superpower, but more of like, if you could be like good at something immediately, like you were born with this talent.
Yeah.
Like you were naturally good at this, top of the game, basically.
Yeah.
What would it be? Or something you wish you started learning earlier in life.
Okay, so I have a couple.
Oh, me too. Go ahead.
One is like art. I was never really an artist, but like it's actually like really fun.
Pull up the Color Me Mine. Zach cooked in that one, huh?
I did cook, yeah. That was for a special someone.
Oh, you couldn't even see me wink. Okay.
There you go.
Nice.
But yeah, that was cool. It's like I'm like learning it, but like I'd want to like learn lots of different types of art and get better at it.
Yeah.
So I'm working towards.
Okay, I like that. Yeah, I started painting this summer. I had a painting class all last year, and I painted a flower bouquet, and I realized that's the only good thing I'm good at painting, because the other things we had to do, I was so god-awful at them. So I wish I was naturally good at painting too. Actually, like, my painting was mostly like finger painting.
Wow.
If you just look at it like a certain way where you just block out everything, and you just like look at that one spot that you have to paint pink, like imagine you pixelate it in your brain.
Oh.
That's what I've been. I've been playing like color dots. You know that game?
Yeah.
That's what I do when I paint. I just like pixelate it in my head. But anyways, I wish I was a naturally fast runner, or I just like, fast runner. Maybe even just being naturally extremely athletic, and like just having the strongest heart, strongest lungs, being like the speediest. I feel like it's such a flex to be a quick runner.
Like in elementary school, I was always the quickest guy who like was
you're
the
one
coolest.
of those.
I was not that guy.
I was the walker who just gave up trying.
I was not. I was like athletic, but like, I was not the fast kid.
You weren't a fast kid?
No.
Who?
No. This kid named Henry. He was fast.
Oh really?
Yeah, Henry
But
was
it's
cool.
usually like the really skinny and
Yeah.
breakable kids that are really fast. No, I just wish I was like soccer player fast. You know those
He
girls
was
who
a
play
soccer player, yeah.
Exactly. But those girls who play soccer and they run like Godspeed. Like I want to be like that. I wish I was naturally good at that.
Yeah. I wish.
I mean, I could wish a lot of things. I mean, I definitely could get good at running if I would like put my head to it right now. But I also wish I was like extremely good at STEM, or like naturally good at math. You know, those people like Asher. He's like just like it just comes.
Works. Yeah.
Yeah. It takes me like energy and time, and I just wish that came naturally.
Yeah.
To me.
You kind of stole mine.
Oh really, math? You too?
Math. Or actually, I was gonna say math/writing. It's like I'm getting better at writing, but like I just used to not like understand A, the appeal, and B, just like how to make it fun, or how to make like your writing like fun to read or interesting to read, something like that.
Read more books.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
That's how you get.
And my writing did get better actually.
I feel that.
You know that one?
I feel that when I read your thing.
You know? Yeah, no, the Twister.
Yeah.
She gave me an 85.
Dog, get out of
No,
here.
but don't you think that's like more than an 85 though?
Yeah, I do think it's more than
I
that.
think
I
was
think
like,
I think it's at least a 90, dog.
yeah.
Okay, be a bad grader. Like, I feel like she's like Ollie, where they just like kind of read like bits and pieces and they say, oh, well, good enough, not good enough. Like,
Yeah.
they don't actually like care enough. Okay, no hate, but like, that's not
Yeah. And this one thing I just yapped about, like female empowerment. Not that it's like,
Dude, how did
like-
I not score points with her?
no, that did.
Oh, okay,
It was like an awful writing piece, and like and she loved it. So I thought I was gonna get like an 80 maybe.
I think she cares more about like the topic.
I think so
than the
too.
writing.
It's 80, got an 80. I got a 92.5 on that one.
Dude, that's good.
It's an A, I think, or A minus.
Nice. My manager came out. It was pretty awful or whatever. Sorry. I also wish biggest wish is that I could speak the languages that I should be able to speak. Like, I should be able to speak Mandarin and Korean fluently. It's an awful shame that I can't. It's no hate to my parents, but they should have been. Well, my dad can't even speak a word. But my mom is fluent in Portuguese and Korean. I should have been taught that as a baby. Imagine I could speak Portuguese right now.
My dad knows this one saying in Portuguese, and I should remember it right now, but I don't.
But do you know what I mean? Like imagine I was really good at Mandarin. Because I
Duolingo.
should be. I have a 1,500 day streak in Korean for Duolingo, and I can't speak a word. I mean, I could, but it's a little embarrassing. And I also have an American accent. I can do everything in Korean except for speak. Same with Mandarin. I can't speak any of my languages. I could write, read them, understand them. I just can't speak them.
What there was, yeah. Well, also with languages, I sort of wish, like, I'm actually happy that we started learning languages in middle school.
Yeah,
Because
not high school.
now in high school, it's like like this year for Spanish was so easy for me, because like they misjudged me and they put me in an easier Spanish class. I was totally eligible for Spanish 3, but I'm like have a feeling that there just like wasn't like enough spots, or
Yeah,
like they
that's
wanted
definitely
just a
it.
smaller class, so they put me in Spanish 2. And I did not study 1 minute. I did not, or only for the vocabulary, but I didn't really have to study for that.
But think about it. Now you use that time for better things.
Real, yeah.
So it doesn't matter. Awesome. No, I think what this like exercise or activity taught me, like when I was writing this out for myself when I was preparing for the podcast, was these are not things that like I mean I do wish all these things, but these are not things that are impossible. Like
Yeah,
it's more
You
of a,
can
like what
train
am I
them.
not as good as that I can become better at.
yeah.
Yeah, but one thing that
Podcasters on my list.
oh really nice.
You know what's actually weird?
Mm.
Whenever like I talk to like my relatives about the podcast, they're
Yeah.
always like, "Oh, Katie is such a good podcaster. She could be like a news reporter, like
Aw,
whatever." And I'm like,
thanks.
thanks.
That's literally GPS, my king.
Yeah. Go watch the Grandpod.
Is it? Yeah, it'll definitely be out.
It'll
by
be out
now.
by now,
It's
yeah.
Such a. Okay, anyways, I wish I was. Oh, ready for this one? Predisposition to pop culture. Like all the references you guys make, all the interesting jokes that I hear. Like I wish like I got it immediately without having to try. Like I don't even
Yeah.
need to be on TikTok to understand. I just understand the joke.
I think that's just like
That's like
one. It's like a friends thing.
yeah.
Like I feel like if we made the same references around like other random people, they just like it was funny and be like,
yeah.
what the heck?
But like I mean, I wish I was predispositioned to our friend groups. Everything.
Oh, I see.
Like I wouldn't even try and I would get it.
It's yeah.
It's a little harder.
It's tricky. We make like interesting references.
Yeah, like, but like also for you guys, like the guys' jokes, I don't feel the need to be a part because like obviously you guys make jokes when you guys hang out on your own, and same with the girls. But like, eventually you understand like your sleeping baby joke.
Oh yeah. Well,
Like,
I leaked it
how is
I-
anybody in the world supposed to know what that means?
because it's
If
an
you're not-
inside joke.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm saying like I wish I knew everyone's inside jokes. Like I just
Oh.
got it, even if I wasn't there.
Yeah, but also the pop culture thing. Like my dad, he has like a wide range of humor, but sometimes he like likes old humor, and I just don't get it.
Yeah.
And like,
That's
I don't-
tough.
yeah, I wish I did, but
Do you ever get nervous that like when you have kids, like you have to know their pop culture?
no,
You don't get nervy? I get
because
so nervous.
it's always like, well, I mean maybe,
I
but
get nervous because my dad's so good at it. I'm already behind my generation's pop culture. Imagine my kids what? I'm behind.
yeah. I think, well, the thing with our pop culture is like it's not even based on like today. It's based on like movies from like 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, now things you wish you started earlier, because I have a genuine list for this one. Like a really
Okay.
big list.
Water polo. That's like one of my biggest regrets like ever.
You
Is like
started early enough?
yeah, cause it's like you know, I have this theory where it's like you start some things as like a kid, but like also though when you like develop your brain, like it's almost a little easier to, because like as a kid you're like learning how to be in your body, but you're also learning this new skill. But when you're like sort of developed and you understand your motor skills, it's a little bit easier to catch on. But like it's like if I just started like 6 months earlier, or like even like 2 months earlier,
Yeah. So you
how
don't
much
even mean
better-
like being a baby. You mean like just like
No.
a few months.
yeah,
early.
just like, well, time is the most powerful.
Time is money.
Yeah,
Period.
my dad says like time is the most powerful element,
No, it's so genuine. That's so real.
because it's like a curve, like a learning curve.
And you can never get it back. Think
Yeah,
about it.
too.
This time we just spent and not getting that back. That 11 minutes and 18 seconds, not getting that back. No, though it was
Yeah.
worth it.
Very worth it.
I think a lot of ours is. I guess that a lot of ours would be, or yours would be, like things that you like your extracurricular.
It's weird. In 8th grade, I had this like little spark of just like I gotta get some new things going, like guitar, water polo.
And that's great.
No, I did scuba dive before.
Well, you got really into reading.
I did get into reading, more working out, a lot more like mental health, meditation,
Yeah. Oh yeah, your meditation.
guru, walking,
Life coach aesthetic.
life coach, skimboard, sorta,
Oh,
film.
so that's right, skimboard.
Yeah, I became more like,
Like you became more purposeful.
more music stuff.
Oh yes.
Yeah, and so I think like I took, oh, here's a nice stick, guys. What do you call it? I took drum lessons and then I stopped because of COVID, but now I'm going through like a big drum phase again, and like I'm like trying to negotiate some drum lessons with my dad, and
That's-
mom.
With my dad.
In Spanish you say like padres, and that's like parents, but padre is just dad.
Oh,
But like
interesting.
it's the same thing.
Yeah. I hear you. I wish I started. If I stuck with gymnastics, I would be perfect because I started when I was young. But I didn't stick with gymnastics. I stuck with tennis, and I wish I had started tennis earlier because, like, I started when I was like 7, maybe 8ish. But everyone started when they're like 3 or 4, so they have like 4 years on me, and those 4 years matter because when you're younger, you're not even doing things that like you need like body mass or strength for. It's all technique. And so I wish I did that earlier. But let me hit you with a different one. Something I wish I started later in
Whoa.
life. Okay, I started piano when I was 4.5 because my mom's my biggest aunt. No, I'm just kidding. I love her. But like, I started when I was 4.5 when I was like still having like childhood fun. Like I didn't do anything, and like it was very traumatizing for me because my teacher was like really gung ho. Like she used to put a book on my head because I
Oh.
still don't sit up straight.
Yeah.
But I used to have a book on my posture check. I used to have a book on my head. Like I had to practice like 2 hours every day. Like I was playing like pieces that no 4-year-old should be ever forced to play, and I hated it. But like I feel like because now I play piano well actually I was inspired. Connor inspired me to get back into it. But I just like it has such a negative connotation with me. Because it took away so much like fun I could have been having. Like all these pop culture things or like TV shows people used to watch, I couldn't do it because I was spending my time playing freaking Mozart. When like, and
But
maybe
now you know a lot about Mozart.
no, I don't. I forgot everything because I got so like hateful of it that like the second I turned 14, that means I've been playing for a decade. I quit, and if I started later, I feel like I would have kept going for even longer. My parents actually said I couldn't quit till it's 18, but I negotiated down because that was insane. But I wish I started that later because I feel like I would have enjoyed it better and actually understood what it meant or how music was important that way. And because I like the history of it, like what time period Mozart was in and whatever. But I wish I started that later. It was so traumatizing for me.
Yeah, I think like it kind of goes with the start things later rather than start things as a kid.
Yeah.
Because also, I mean, the only thing though, like as a kid, like the kid monks, like in
Sorry?
China, like I know, kind of random, but the kid monks, like they,
Okay, never heard
I
of
watched this like documentary on. It just popped up on my YouTube. And then,
Yeah, be real. Okay. Documentary.
and then they do pretty much all, not like all the stuff, but like a lot of the stuff that the normal monks do. But but the thing is, like, you know, they climb up on like all fours on the mountain,
Oh.
and then they could do it no problem because they've been doing it forever. And then this like other guy, he was like, you know, like he was like a not day in the life, but like spending a week with monks, and he was struggling. So it's like, I guess it kind of depends on the activity, what mental state you're in.
Yeah, also just thinking, like, if your kid is like really interested in basketball and they're a baby, I'll put them in basketball. But as Zach knows, I don't know a dirt about music. I've never found that to be like my thing, and I never wanted to like be in that. And also I just like didn't want to play an instrument. But yeah, I got stuck with piano, which I think like piano, like everybody says, like if you learn piano, like your mind will be smarter or something because it's like exercising your brain, because piano demands perfection, which is another thing I hated about it so much, is that like you can tell when you make a mistake. Like guitar,
you can get away.
yeah,
It's
like Connor's telling me this, you can get away with like if you like mess up a little bit, but in piano it's a sour note. You sound stupid. I remember one time I was at a recital and I hit a sour note and I was so mad. I was so upset because I knew my mom was gonna yell at me. Yeah, so I wish I started that later because I feel like I would have stuck with it longer. Also, another thing I decided, or not decided, but like I've been thinking about recently, is if I could go back and redo it all, I would have tried a team sport.
Oh.
I never
Which
did
sport?
a team sport. I think soccer. I can't do basketball because I was just born with some pretty bad genetics. But like, I was so scared of team sports. I don't know why I was so scared of team sports, but like, I only did dance. It was my only team sport, and that's not even like a team sport.
What about, I feel like volleyball. I feel like volleyball would be more your speed.
You think?
Yeah.
That's so interesting. I hate the beach.
You could do indoor.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I mean, I tennis is like a team sport at school, but it's not when I go to tournaments and stuff. And like I think about every sport I've done: gymnastics, individual; dance, that's pretty individual; golf, individual; tennis, individual. Like, what if I like did soccer, but I can't run? So then, what if I did swim? No, I can't stand chlorine.
I have a friend, I think probably your height or a little shorter. And yeah, she
A little
plays.
shorter. Damn.
I know.
Wait, pause.
Tiny.
Some questions that were academically gifted by my father.
Oh well. Thanks, Mr. Wu.
Yeah. How is being labeled as naturally gifted influence a person's self-identity or self-worth?
Whoa. That's
Because
a good question.
we were talking about this, he was like, well, if you were naturally gifted at piano, that's not it. We were talking about like those kids who are naturally gifted at academics, and like you take this test in elementary school, the STAR test or the.
I was a good
I
kid.
was gifted too. Nice, gifted. Like how does that put so much? Or like we were talking about also Modern Family, like Alex, you know who I'm talking about. Like those people who are pressured into being so naturally good or so naturally smart, and then the second they're not, or they make a mistake, they feel like they can't make a mistake that way because they're so stuck in being perfect academically.
I think also it's a big I'm not gonna say ego boost, but confidence boost.
Yes.
And like also like, I mean, sometimes you want maybe you don't want to go overboard with like the naturally gifted stuff, but like when you tell someone that they're good at something, they're gonna feel like naturally more confident to it.
Yeah.
Like I was thinking like if you like give someone like a really difficult puzzle right away, they're not gonna be able to solve it.
Yeah.
But if you give like a different person like little puzzles working up to that difficult puzzle, they're gonna solve it.
Yeah.
But the first person, if you give them the little puzzles and then come back to the difficult, I still feel like they're gonna have more trouble.
Yeah.
Because they're just
What's
past.
that movie called? Like Seahorse? Seabiscuit? You don't know what I'm talking about? The horse movie? Okay, this movie is this horse and it's like so like hurt or it's so like bad at running. You know those horse races?
Yeah,
It's so bad at it. But the guy who bought the horse uses it to make the other horses more confident, because he makes the bad horse and a unconfident horse race against each other. But because the horse is so naturally bad, the other unconfident horse will always beat the sad horse.
Whoa.
And they'll think they're better than they actually are. So when they go to races, they're more confident and they go really, really fast. So he uses that. But at the end, that horse is like really sad and hurt because he keeps losing.
Oh.
But then he becomes a champion at the end.
Oh, good.
Sorry, spoiler if you haven't watched the movie. But yeah, I think like if you tell somebody that they're naturally good, I agree with what you said. But I also think like in a different point, like if you are naturally good at something, the pressure to continuously be the best at it is kind of scary. Like imagine you're the smartest in your family, and then all of a sudden Jake gets a better grade than you or something.
That kind of happened to me.
Oh my
Or
God.
not family, but in like my geometry class, I had been the best.
Smartest.
No, like, you know they curved the final after me. I got an 100 on my final.
Oh my God, I forgot about that. Good job, Zach.
Yeah. So I still am the best now, but like I remember on one test, someone in our class got a higher score than me, or I think 2 people. And I was like, I've fallen off. You know,
Yeah.
maybe it was just I was naturally good at like one little thing,
Mm-hmm.
but it turns out no, I like put my head down and you know.
Nice. I think like for me, like okay, after I moved down from advanced math to normal math, I feel like everybody, no one likes getting bad grades, but I think especially for like and I, if we do get a bad grade, not only do we get a bad grade, we also are gonna be like, everyone's gonna be like, oh my God, I got a better grade than someone who was in advanced math. And then on top of that, we're like, dude, I was in advanced math. What is going on if I get a bad grade? You feel?
Yeah.
So I think there's like a pressure to that, and then it's like everybody makes you think just because you're naturally good at something doesn't mean you can't have a bad day.
Everybody has bad days.
Everybody has bad days, dog.
It's how you deal with them.
I like that. I feel like you.
That was
confident in
motivational.
Yeah, it's
Zach
motivational
speaking.
Zach coming out.
That's kind of real though. It's like you don't judge someone on their good days. You judge them on their
the
bad days. Because anyone can have a bad day any day.
Yeah, but it becomes an issue if your bad day is every day.
Then yeah.
Then those are your good days, and you have worser days.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Oh wait. Oh
Do
no,
tell.
that's my rapid fire. Never mind.
Oh, yikes! Anyways, that's our chill pod for what we wish we'd done earlier. What do you wish you'd done earlier? Let us
Partied.
know. Okay.
No.
Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the outside thing. We're trying to switch up the scenery a little bit.
Yeah.
See you next time.
Keep on keeping on.
Keep on keeping on. Love you.
Bye bye.
Oh.
Oh.